It is Sunday afternoon, got back from a reptile show in Illinois, and we got the poop sample. You didn't need to see that. I probably could have just told you. We're going to drop this poop sample off, and fecal sample off, and we'll hopefully get the results from that in a couple days. So let's keep hoping for Ralphie's recovery. Okay, so guys, here we are. We are 3 days after dropping off the stool sample, the fecal sample. We got the results back, and it is not anything that I expected. So if you watch the last couple videos, Ralphie was overweight when we first got him. He had lost a tremendous amount of weight, but was looking really skinny. He lost weight really rapidly. I was getting really nervous about him. We took him to the vet. We were looking at potential gout, any kind of renal or kidney issues, anorexia, all these different things. We kind of discussed his eating habits, and it was kind of twofold. It was me kind of restricting his diet to help him lose weight, but it was also him kind of getting picky. So it was kind of a little bit of both of those things happening at once. But I got the call from Dr. Esteban, and I didn't record it because he called me on my phone and I used my phone to record. But the results came back from the fecal, and Ralphie has a tapeworm. That is not something I ever would have expected. But I think it's a cautionary tale for anyone who uses grocery store food. We have to be really, really careful. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm a huge proponent of whole prey and feeding whole prey, frozen thawed whole prey to animals as much as we can. But Tegus are omnivores. We do have to get some of their food from the grocery store. That said, I have gotten in the habit of making turkey or chicken meatballs, and you saw it in one of my previous videos. However, between Badgerland and WPS, we have 7 Tegus right now. And so when I go to the grocery store to prepare the meatball, I'm feeding it out all in one feeding. I'm not having any of it left over. But I am buying raw chicken or raw ground turkey and making these meatballs. I'm not freezing the meat before I prepare it, and I'm not freezing the meatballs after. So Ralphie getting tapeworm was 100% my fault. So the cautionary tale to everybody is to freeze your meat. Freeze your meat. Make sure you're freezing your meat. I don't feed chicken wings or anything like that from the grocery store, but I do feed the ground turkey or the ground chicken when I'm making the meatballs. Moving forward, I'm gonna prepare the meatball, freeze it before I feed it out, or I'm gonna freeze the meat beforehand, and you guys should all be freezing your meat before you feed it out, if you're even gonna use grocery store food. It's a few days after Ralphie's vet visit, and we are feeling better. We are looking a little bit better, but we know we are not better because we know what we've got to do still. We got that tapeworm down in him. I have cleaned some of the decor out of his cage. His cage is a little messy. We are going to clean that up here in a little bit, but first I want to feed him. My quail in the background. I want to feed him and get his first dose of his dewormer in him, and then once he's full and fed, we will soak him and get his cage all cleaned. So per the doctor's orders, as you saw in the first video, I am way more omnivore in his diet. In fact, I've been giving him a lot more fruits and vegetables and kind of only like scenting them with protein, cutting back a lot on the protein I've been offering. So it's more of a 50-50 between fruits and vegetables, and I'm gonna mix his dewormer pill in his food. All right, I didn't film it, but I successfully got that pill. I should have probably crushed it like a powder, but I kept it in pill form, and we managed to get it in that chunk of sweet potato and chicken liver. So on the menu tonight is yellow pepper, sweet potato that I boiled to soften, chicken liver, I'm not gonna get my fingers in there, but oh, there's stick. Let's get that stick out of the way, buddy. Let's get that stick out of the way. I did put some bean sprouts in there for hydration. Let's get that stick out of there, buddy. Bean sprouts, there is yellow pepper, like I said, there's some apple, there's some cantaloupe. So we are chowing down on that, and he got his first dose. Okay, it's been a couple weeks later, and I am preparing Ralphie's food again. He's been eating every few days. He's been definitely eating a lot more, so I think he's feeling better, and I feel like we're getting this tapeworm issue under control. Tonight's the night where he's gonna get his second dose of medicine for the tapeworm, and we're gonna get it mixed into his food. Let me show you what I made for him tonight. Again, I'm focusing on a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. And I'm just using the meat to kind of scent the food because again, there needs to be a little bit of protein. There needs to be a little bit of that balance. And so we have strawberry, we have orange pepper, we have watermelon, green bean, yellow squash, and we're mixing it all in here. There's some greens, collard green stems in here too. And so this is going to be what the Tegus are eating, and we're going to mix his pill into this as well. I'm looking forward to bringing him back to the vet. It'll be a couple weeks that we bring him back, a month after his treatment started, to see where he's at and see how he's doing in his recovery. So it's been quite a journey for Ralphie. We are here several months later after finding out about the tapeworm, after having 3 separate doses of dewormer. I gave him a little bit of time to fatten up. We've been soaking him pretty regularly. I can see that he's putting on a little bit more weight. He definitely feels heavier than he did before. So I think we're in the clear, but we're not gonna know until we make an official vet visit. So I'm gonna make a vet visit now, and then you'll have to stay tuned for part 3. We'll go back to the vet and we'll see how Ralphie's doing. If you've come this far and you've watched these Ralphie videos, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Let's get him back to the vet. Let's see how he's doing, and hopefully like in a month or so, maybe quicker, I can have another update. A Ralphie part 3. Thank you guys.